Legend Total here, and today we've got a Rating Your Doomstack video covering a Dark Elf Blood-Rack Medusa Doomstack. So we've got 17 of these units, 4 of which are a Blood-Rack Shrine. We've got 2 heroes in here, a Master and a Death Hag. The Death Hag is on the Shrine of Cain, and we've got a Master, Beastmaster here. And he's only at rank 10, so it couldn't possibly be like the perfected version of this Doomstack, so there's probably a lot of things that they could do to boost it further. And it just feels like there might also be a unit missing from this Doomstack that they should be putting into it, but for the life of me, I can't figure out exactly what it is. It's just my guts telling me that there's something missing, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can post in the comment and let me know what I'm possibly thinking of. Anyway, we're up against 2 armies of the Warriors of Chaos here. This is probably like an ideal enemy to test this up against, in terms of for it to showcase how good it might be. But the thing is, every Doomstack in the game can handle Warriors of Chaos. These guys are a joke. So even if we did win here, unless it absolutely stomps all over them, this is probably a bad choice for like trying to get a 10 out of 10. Because it's really easy to deal with. It's just a lot of melee infantry. The biggest threats in the army are the Hell Cannons, the Chaos Knights, and some Trolls. That's it. Melee infantry, and generally speaking, just aren't really that much of a threat if you've got any kind of missile or magic. Anyway, we've also got Dark Conduit there, so that's going to help. And let's just jump into the battle and see how it goes. Balance of Power doesn't give it much hope, so this definitely isn't something that you could use for an auto-resolve spam. Because usually Chaos doesn't perform great in auto-resolve, at least in my experience. So, yeah, if you're looking for an auto-resolve army, this isn't it. But we'll see how it goes manually. Might surprise us. But yeah, obviously, you know, I know which unit it's missing. It's just become a bit of a meme because I say it every bloody day. So, I don't want to sound like a broken record. But you're definitely losing points for not having it. Like, a lot of points. There's, like, no reason not to have it. Like, 0 reasons. Okay, so let's just see how we go. Yep, nice tight formation there. So the missile attack on these guys is pretty good, but part of the problem here is that, like, because they're fast units, we can't outrun the Chaos Knights. So we're not going to be able to offload all of our shots, and because we are outnumbered by the enemy, it's going to be really difficult to have like a couple of them keeping them back while the rest shoot, because we'll also have a high chance of hitting our own troops. So that could be a bad idea. So really, what we'll do here is just shoot as much as we can, and then try to get rid of all their fast units, and then pull back and shoot. Thing is, there's going to be multiple waves of fast units because these guys here are bringing in reinforcements.
Beastmaster.
Should I? Yeah, let's move up a little bit. We're not in range of the Hell Cannon right now. Actually, that might be best if we're not. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Let's move back. Don't worry, yeah, because if we could not be shot by the Hell Cannon, at least at first, that would be good. Corner camping could be good with this, so we don't get flanked too much. But our units are more likely to break than theirs, so maybe not. Make up your mind. Well, the thing is, I never recruit these units, so I gotta learn how to use them. Just thinking of all the possible ups and downsides to any decision that we make. This is on very hard battle difficulty, right? No, it isn't. You son of a bitch. You thought you could sneak in a legendary difficulty, hard battle difficulty campaign. You're losing points for that. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Not going to redo the battle, but I'm going to keep it in mind that it's not on the hardest battle difficulty here. He sent it in on legendary campaign difficulty, so I just assume that it's on very hard battle difficulty. They take a lot of knockback, which isn't a strength. Okay, here comes them. Let's see how this goes. Guys came in there to stop us from shooting. I'll just... Actually, you know what? Just Dark Conduit with that. Good. Like, the missile attack's doing pretty well. There's a lot of damage being done here. See, now this one here is obstructed. Oh, it's still shooting. It's okay. Those are some good items for the army. Okay, back off a bit further. So yeah, if you're wondering how I knew it's on hard battle difficulty, it's because I look at the difficulty modifier in their morale, and you see how it says difficulty modifier 4? Well, that's hard battle difficulty. If it's on very hard, it's plus 10. So there's a big difference between hard and very hard. And I do tell people to send it in on very hard. But a lot of people don't follow instructions. And sometimes they don't check. Sometimes I don't check, usually I do. Especially if they send it in on like hard campaign difficulty, I'm like, let's check the battle difficulty. It's usually on very hard battle. Okay, you stay there, tank them. And they're just totally ignoring that. Okay, it's not going to last very long there. Right, get him in. We're basically getting swamped now. Let's just try to save what we can. But a good amount of damage was definitely being done with the missiles. It's just they're not fast enough to outrun most enemies in this game and keep using their missiles.
What now? Master Druki!
Alright, another Dark Conduit's ready. But there's not that many units around here. We're not under a lot of threats, so maybe just hold off. This one here is really badly damaged. Let's get that one out. Same thing with you. You're pretty badly damaged. Let's get you out. Go have a bit of a rest. Just wait for more of their reinforcements to show up. Okay, so I'm going to create a control group of basically damaged units I don't want in the fight anymore. Just come stand over here. You stay close-ish. Everybody else is fine. Trolls. Should we be worried about that? I'm not actually sure. Right, where am I going to put this down? There's some knights there. It's not a huge clump of them. I'm thinking that'd be a good spot. Let's move you out of the way. This one here is badly damaged. Let's move it out. Yeah, they're definitely not super tanky units. And if you're going to go monster spam, I still would recommend Hydras over Bloodrack Medusas based on what I'm seeing here. Like, having a couple of Bloodrack Medusas in your army definitely isn't a bad thing. And these ones here do have a good debuff. Where is it? That one there. It's a good debuff. I need to get guys over here. But yeah, any sort of cavalry or monsters in an enemy army will absolutely wreck the Bloodrack Medusas. So I just don't think spamming them is very good at all. Like, I'm not really impressed with this. Because like I said before, like, Warriors of Chaos are the biggest joke in the game. And if it struggles against Warriors of Chaos, then on hard difficulty, that's not a good sign. Alright, there should be a good opportunity for a Dark Conduit when the time comes. Okay, we need to get more of these guys. But I don't think we've lost any of them yet. We could always withdraw them. But just try to keep as many of them possible safe to keep the integrity of the army alive. Also, the rest of them, stay together. You'll fight a lot better. And then just have these ones here shoot. They might get a little bit of friendly fire, but chances are they're going to do more damage to the enemy than to us. That's it. Anyway, move into the center. Try to go after him. No, no, no. You two, get out of there. I think there's somebody in here. Oh, hang on. This one here. Get you out. Get you out. 666. No! Nice! Come on, get out of here.
Without question. Trickery and deception.
I'm gonna put you in that control group. Okay, this one's used up all of its ammo. We're almost ready for another Dark Conduit. Really good opportunity here for a big bang. Definitely feels like we're gonna win. Alright, and I'm gonna go in there, because that seems like the biggest cluster of them. We just want to inflict the army loss penalty now. I just need to get kills. And that wasn't quite enough. Alright, who's particularly badly damaged? There's a few guys in here. They can stay in there a little bit longer. You just stay out of it. Okay, good. This one here is really badly damaged. Okay, I need everyone over here. Yep. Get this one out. There's a lot of them that are actually really badly damaged.
Ruthless! Pain, suffering, death! Do not relent! Fury of the
Some fairly low impact abilities, usually why I don't worry about them too much.
It shall be.
Alright, that one's used up all of its ammo. How much damage did it do? It actually did quite a lot of damage to us, but I didn't really have the tools I needed to get rid of it. If you had, I don't know, some sort of unit that was able to fly, unlike this flying weird horse thing. Oh crap, hang on, what happened here? Well, there's no some of the army losses yet. It's gonna get away, it's okay. Yeah, some sort of flying unit on a horse that was able to, like, I don't know, like shoot some kind of fiery thing at the Hell Cannon. We might have been able to do it, but I just, no, I can't think of a lot for me. What unit in the Dark Elf roster can do that?
Lord!
That's it, damaged units can come out. There's not that many of them left. A lot of these ones have used up all their ammo.
Yes! Beastmaster!
Can try to kill. Did we end up killing the? It's not very good at Lord sniping, that's for sure.
Wage war!
I know a lot of these are just sitting around here, but if I send them back in, they're gonna get killed.
Predators all!
Whoa, shit, this one here took a ton of damage. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Okay, it's fine if it breaks, just don't die. Okay, it's fine.
Beastmaster!
I died. Sorry. I was trying to do this without getting any of them killed, but they are a little bit on the squishy side.
Destruction is come.
We sense battle! Ranger! Of course!
Definitely looks like it's gonna win. You know what? If we had put this on very hard battle difficulty, we might not have won this battle.
Roaring minions!
But we definitely would have taken more casualties. That's for sure.
Beastmaster!
Alright, well there's the army losses. So what we gotta do is get rid of the other Hell Cannon there, which everybody's so badly damaged. I don't even know if I want to send a Medusa to go do it. Maybe this one here would be best. I only need one. But yeah, if this had been on very hard battle difficulty, we probably would have lost, because it would have had higher leadership, they would have dished out more damage, there would have been higher melee defense. Yeah, it's difficult to dodge, but I just gotta get there. I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think it's gonna make it. Nope, it's not gonna make it. Fucking hell. Those Hell Cannons sure can whack them. Wallop. Try to get you out of there. One of the things is when they get hit by a hell cannon, it really knocks them on their ass. They're not going to be anywhere near as affected by the hell cannon. For one thing, it's going to be hard for them to even hit them. And then secondly, even if they do hit them, it's not going to knock them down by that much. That's not too bad. And because there's two, yeah, we'll get there. Thing is, if a hell cannon shot had hit a Hydra, the Hydra would barely even be phased. Even though it's weak against fire attacks, it just it wouldn't really take much knockback because it's so big. And also, Hydra's regen. So yeah, if you're gonna go monster Doomstack, I really don't recommend Bloodwrack Medusas. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get like a couple of them in the army, but like spamming them, I don't see any benefit based on this. This is the sort of army that this is literally ideal for dealing with it, and it didn't do a very good job. Yeah, it really didn't do very well at all. Because, like, 2 armies of Warriors of Chaos, who cares? It's like, that's nothing. I mean, those... We had a Sisters of Thorn army yesterday, and the Sisters of Thorn, even if I hadn't used as much magic as I did, I'm sure they would have done a lot better than this, because at least they were fast.
Even pitiful life has value.
Alright, so let's have a look at this Lord and see other ways that we could potentially make this stronger. Now, obviously the unit that was missing from this army, and we've now made place for it, is a Fire Wizard. If you send me a Doomstack as any faction other than Dwarves, and you don't have a Wizard in your army, you're going to lose 2 points straight away, okay? Unless there is some sort of gimmick with your army not having magic.
Have you?
So if you want a high score, fucking put a Wizard in your army. There's no reason not to do it. There's zero reason, apart from some sort of, I don't like magic or whatever. Okay, so let's have a look at this army.
High Beastmaster.
Oh my god. Okay,
Nature's torment.
let's have a look at him. So, he's got Strategist, which, I don't know, campaign movement range is fine, but doesn't provide any benefit to the army. Missile strength, plus 10% for all missile units, ammunition. Well, here's the problem, like, I barely got a chance to use all that ammo because they got stuck into melee straight away. Extra range is definitely good, it's only 5% though. If you're gonna go with Barbstorm, I mean, you don't really get a choice when you go with a Name of Power. It's just kind of random, unless you want to save scum. This would be way better on a Shade Doomstack, because they actually do use up a lot of that ammo. Alright, so you've gone Sorceress of Grond, which gives reload time reduction for Bloodwrack Medusas. Okay. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't... I would say that that's actually better than this. So you could have gotten them an extra 8 melee defense, because it is a monstrous unit. You've also gone down here. Yeah, which provides it for Bloodwrack Medusa units. And could you have... Let me see, where is it for... So you could have gotten 12 extra weapon strength, 12% extra. Physical resistance would have been good, and some speed would have been useful for that army. So yeah, this army here really wasn't developed to its maximum potential. But even if you were to give it to its maximum potential, what are we missing from it? 10% physical resistance. So that would have given it like 20% physical resistance because they've all got ward save now already. And 8 extra melee defense. And then if you had a wizard, well then that wizard obviously could have done a ton of damage with flame storms and whatnot in that particular situation. And also, we could have used piercing bolts of burning or just firebolts to just snipe the hell cannon. They're really good at doing that. So not having that in the army really weakened you in that position. And I am pretty much certain that this is on hard difficulty, and you're going to lose points for sending me it in on hard difficulty. I reckon if I was to do that battle again on very hard battle difficulty, if we were to win, most of these would have died. There's a significant jump between hard and very hard. Overall, I'm going to rate this 4 out of 10. Very low score, because this army is built badly. But If he was to put a wizard into the army, I would have rated it 6 out of 10. So it doesn't quite reach Doomstack status. He lost a whole 2 points because he didn't put a wizard in there, and for not developing it, not finishing the Doomstack, you lose some points for that. But I would say that it's max potential. If you do everything perfectly right, you get the wizard in the army, you get all the right stuff. So you get Monster Tamer, you get Confer Bloodlust, all that kind of stuff. I reckon 6 to 6.5 out of 10 is really the best you're going to get out of this. I would still, if you're going to Doomstack, I would still highly recommend going with a Hydra Doomstack, because even though Hydras don't have a missile attack, well, actually they do have a missile attack, they have the Flame Breath, they're way more resilient, and you can take them out of combat and get them regeneration, and after the battle is over they can sit there and continue to regenerate. That way they can fight multiple battles in a single turn. It's really valuable to think about the long term, not just the one battle. This game is never all about win that one battle and win the whole game. It's never the case. You usually have to win a series of 100 battles over the course of your campaign, and so your army needs to be able to have the endurance to be able to not just win one battle, but 2 battles or 3 battles or 4 battles or however many battles it needs, and Hydras are way better at that than Bloodwrack Medusas. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Doomstack. I obviously haven't given it a very high score because I just don't think it performed very well, especially in comparison to other Doomstacks you could build with the Dark Elves. Money's not really an issue, so I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, well at least the Bloodwrack Medusa's cheap, which kind of isn't. If we were to have a look. If we were, how expensive is a Bloodwrack Medusa compared to, where's a Black Ark, compared to a Hydra? So Hydras are 494 in this context here, compared to, where do they come from? Bloodwrack Medusa, yeah, here they are. So the Bloodwrack Shrine is more expensive than a War Hydra, and the regular one is the same tier, 475. So the regular ones are just a tiny little bit cheaper, and in the same tier. So yeah, I would definitely go War Hydra or even Charybdis. Like, Charybdis are better fighters than War Hydras, but the big benefit for War Hydras on the campaign point of view is the regeneration. You can't underestimate the power of being able to replenish your hit points, especially if you go into an easy fight. You just go in, let the battle go on as long as possible to get yourself regeneration, where other units in the roster can't do that. So that's the main thing that I'm going to be comparing this to. What's it called? If Hydras were a 9 out of 10, these guys are a 6.5. If you did it perfectly. But this particular army was a 4 out of 10 because you didn't have a wizard in it and didn't finish it. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Appreciate you. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of how I've rated this. Trying to be as thorough as possible, letting you guys know the thoughts behind how I'm rating this. Hopefully it's becoming a little bit more clear. I know it wasn't very clear to begin with, but keep providing me feedback and I'll just do the best I can. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.